Yo, how is it going, chat? How are we doing today? We got PMI today, right? So should be an exciting morning. Bullish, I am, yeah, because we closed above that daily, so now I just want like what is this, 830? Yeah, this is the high I want. So that'll be the goal. Obviously, we'll kind of make adjustments as PMI comes out. It's chopping right now on the hourly, so not really a whole lot for me to do here. Just kind of gotta wait. No, not really any dream scenarios right now. Um, we kind of left these relative equal highs at London, so that seems like the clear target. And then if you notice about this 15-minute here, we've continuously respected this. So if we break this, I think we'll head lower. But I imagine we should hold this and just re-hit these highs. So we'll see. Can I do the eval pass? No. And I'm going to get this question a lot today, so I'm just going to write it on the chart. You can't pass on 10 a.m. news. There you go. Yeah, I can read it, MM. I only want 8:30, Bert. Yeah, Dodgy won't be in today. Dodgy, I don't think we'll be back until Friday. So is this 1 minute short okay? Um, which one? The one that we just, this one here? Low key? Kinda. I mean, obviously hindsight is hell, but yeah, that shit printed. Holy shit. Well, that could have been one and done for the day, I guess. But honestly, I mean, I guess we swept London. We're not really delivering, though. Wow, that was actually crazy. Okay. All right, well, long setup potential, right? I was just about to say, I don't think we break this 15 minute, and then as soon as 9 o'clock opens, we just crush it. So there you go. Oh, actually, this one's not important. Here's that. That, and then this, and then aren't we delivering from the 4 hour for shorts? Um, no. I mean, yes, we've tapped into this upper 4 hour here, but I'd like to see price take the high. I don't think I would have ever, taken this short. But yeah, I mean, good eval play, I guess. I mean, yeah, no, it's okay. It's just okay. There will be better setups today, trust me. That's crazy that that works so well, though. Now, what are we running into? This wasn't based off news, guys, by the way. Were there any trades? No. Don't worry, guys. Don't get FOMO. I haven't. I literally just got on the charts. It's been 3 minutes. My goodness. Mabu, maybe because your output on your PC is wrong. I give the wrong speaker. 5 minute chart, 550 long. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Uh. Uh-oh. What's my bias today? I don't know now. It was bullish, and then Microsoft shit on the market, I guess. This is AI news, actually, yeah. I guess we're going for this low? Wow. Honestly, there isn't really anything stopping us from getting to this low. So if you wanted to chase, you could. Just find a good opportunity that has like a decent stop loss. Like, let's say we got like a pullback here. This is what I did yesterday, by the way, when I shorted when we were dumping. You put your stop above the OB here and you enter on the 22. Something like that you could do, right? That's a smart chase. Because yeah, there's no stopping this. We are just gonna go for 414 here. Maybe we get a nice little confirmation setup. Longs from 414, absolutely. That will be the spot. If we really dump hard and we break through 414, then we'll go for previous day low, which was London low from yesterday, which was originally the target that I wanted, but we had a nice reaction from the equal low, so that didn't happen. If we bounce here, we are delivering from nothing. We didn't tap into like a meaningful gap on the higher time frame, so I don't think it makes sense to bounce yet. What we could see happen is us stall before 9:30 open, and then Judas down, and then maybe get longs at 10 a.m. with PMI. So that was a decent pullback. Obviously, I think the stop there is a little too big. Yeah, but decent pullback. And then yeah, let's just keep an eye on ES, I guess, here because we're gonna start probably getting SMTs. Oh yeah, the equal lows. Okay. We already have SMTs. We do. So we ran these lows. Looks like ES is just coming up on them. And then yeah, 414, obvious target. The 1 minute equal lows. Who's chasing? Who's chasing? In a single word, what PMI is? News. Oh, you're asking in simple words what it is. Okay. Well, let's take a look. What is it, guys? Leading the industry with reliable economic indicators. As the most established supply chain association, Institute for Supply Chain Management leads the way in research and reporting for the industry. Our monthly ISM PMI reports offer some of the most reliable economic indicators available, providing guidance to supply management professionals, economists, analysts, government, and business leaders. The ISM PMI reports continue to be consistent and accurate in indicating the direction of the overall economy, in addition to the manufacturing and services sectors. So there you go. And then I think Forex Factory actually has a little synopsis. So if we go here, oops, it should be like here. Measures level of a diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers, excluding the manufacturing industry. Okay. So basically, it's just a level, it's an economic indicator that determines whether we're expanding as an economy or contracting. Also, This is going for 414. Guys, the cracks are starting to form in the AI bubble. I can feel it. It's happening. So waiting for structure after this dump? Yeah. Sells out of this 1 minute FEG work, by the way. We get up there. Am I recording? Always. Nice, Richard. Oof. Yeah, nothing. Okay. 414. And then we'll be running into a 1 hour. And then if we slam through this 1 hour, we're going to go for this low next. Okay, so this is the last place to bounce from. When do we change December contract on NQ? When the volume of the next quarterly contract takes over this quarter's contract. So probably not till at least another couple weeks. Okay. Look how priced in news is. Okay. Yep. 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 Yeah, super priced in. For sure. Don't want a long yet because we need to wait for sell side to be swept. We got 414. It's pretty close. I'm guessing no SMT yet. Oh, we did take it. Well, that shouldn't matter. We still have these lows below previous days right there. Right, these aren't the same, are they? Oh, they are. Okay, so we do have an SMT there. But I don't know. I'd feel a lot better about us taking the low first. Hey, you guys know how Ryan gives you all the craziest FOMO? What if we just all collectively said that we took this short for 27R or like 17R, whatever it is? Uh... Okay, I'm gonna post this trade in trade recaps. I want you all to react like you took it, and then throughout the day, if Ryan asks you if you guys took it, I want you to say yes. And if you really want to get crazy with it, find like if you're a Photoshop master, like start like photoshopping executions too on top of it. Yeah, like fake P&Ls, like everything. uh, oh, I have to do something after stream today. What up, Steve?
Hey man,
Oh, I can hear you.
sorry, I'm going through a little bit of puberty. Um, did you see the announcement from Tradeify?
No.
No.
Let me see.
So they got two new plans. So it's pretty interesting actually. One of them, it's 3 days to pass. I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown real quick. Obviously, use code reliable. I don't care what the fuck he says, but and I don't know. You can't even use that. It's a select accounts, but basically you can pick between or dodgy. Sorry. But you can pick between once you're funded. It takes 3 days to get funded. There's a 40% consistency during the eval. But once you're funded, you can pick a path that you want to choose. So daily, you can do daily payouts, which the max you can take out for a 50K account is $1,000. You do have to get over the buffer though. So the buffer would be to like 2,100 or so. So basically, if you get to 3,100, you can take out $1,000, something like that. I could be wrong. I could be off slightly. Or you could do the flex, which is 5 days, and your max payout would be 3,000. So you get to pick your path. It does take a couple more days to get funded. It's not like a boom. You can trade news and get funded, but it's pretty interesting. I don't know, man. There's so much competition out there now. So just want to throw that out there. So enjoy, trade safe, peace out.
Okay, so I'm looking at the accounts right now, guys. They're not bad. I mean, they're fine. They're yeah, they're just fine. Nothing crazy. Okay, okay. Nice. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Is Lucid Flex really the best? Yes. Yeah. I saw Fetty. I saw it. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. For real though, we do have this FU short forming. Delivery from the 5 minute. Still got sell side. So, as long as this is 1R or 1R here, this isn't horrible, and it's equal lows as the target. Yeah, it's 2R actually. That's so funny. The one day I don't trade. That's funny. Can I show the setup? Yeah, Damo, I got you. Okay, so the setup here was we had the 1 minute respecting price after London high was swept by a tick. Okay, so we kind of got like a little SMT situation going on here, so I don't really care about this high. Okay, so we get these death candles. Price respects the gap here. We have this other gap that's significant because it held price historically, and then we broke through it with a lot of momentum. Okay, so you get the entry here, you go break even at the low here. Okay, and then after that, Microsoft news, bang, scales. Okay, first scale here, bang. Second scale here, bang. And then we held a runner all the way to 214. Like, guys, for Damo, how many of you guys took that? Yo, chill with the ones, chill with the ones. Oh, that's so funny. Yo, what the hell? Who's long data high? What? Data high? What up, Marcos? Yeah, we just dumped off Microsoft news. I'm dead. Where would be break even on this short? The low here at 820. Yeah, it wouldn't be A plus for a live account. Where can I see these news? Yeah, so there's a couple different websites. The one that I use is called Financial Juice. There's also Forex Factory, but Forex Factory doesn't have like the live time news. They just have like the predetermined news, like the data releases. So yeah, they did say it late. They were actually really late. They were like 3 to 4 minutes late. I don't know if like you had the premium version that came out sooner, but well, it's funny. They posted it at 9:03, deleted their original post, changed the timestamp, and said they posted it at 9 o'clock. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We have bad PA today since we expanded so much. No, I think we'll have good price action. You think we dump off open? I think we need 415 here. I don't know why I keep saying 214. I think we need 415, and then once we hit that, we'll see. Would be the buy slash scenario now. I need price to sweep 415. because we've death candled through everything and it's just right there. Like, yeah, we have an SMT, but um, I don't know. I'd rather see that get hit, and then we can look for a reversal from there. Yep, so the 1 minute's respected here, which is good. We'll just have to see what happens at open, right? If we pump here, great. It's not like we're getting a long setup down here. So, we will see. Yeah, I mean, what would confirm the SMT holding would be like a move past probably the 5 minute gap here or something. Yeah, we could still get a reversal for sure. We left a lot of inefficiencies behind, guys. This is what I would consider a void. Okay, so a void is a very large fair value gap that gets created whenever price very energetically and aggressively accelerates in one direction and we leave a lot of inefficiencies behind. Okay, what usually happens to voids is they get filled. Okay, so we're gonna come back to fill this at some point, but we need to get the timing right in order to make the most money on it. And if we don't get the timing right, then we're going to be basically either wrong or like getting break even or maybe not make as much profit on it. So, do I have a filter for financial juice? No, I think I just leave everything on. 2 minute and 3 minute? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the 5 minutes really the gap, but sure. Do I like to use CE of higher time frame FPGs for targets? No. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do we target liquidity here, or do we target 50% of a gap? No, we target liquidity, guys. We're looking for orders. Are orders at 50%, or are they at liquidity? We want to target orders. Always, always. The question you should be asking yourself before you take any trade is, what orders am I targeting here? Am I targeting stop losses? Okay. You think open pumps? Interesting. Yeah, the SMT held, and this was kind of a soup here. We'll see, though. AM targeting previous day high? Okay. Isn't 8:15 a data wick? No. Yeah, but this just isn't a data wick. Be a good target, though. Not data. Why isn't it a data wick? Because it's too small. So whenever you're trying to target a data wick, you have to consider like orders, and there's just not as many orders here. So the candle's too small. It needs an obvious wick, exactly. You'll see what a data wick looks like when PMI comes out at 10 o'clock today. Bullish or bearish? I want to be bearish to 415 here, and then I want to take longs, hopefully, to balance the inefficiencies we've left behind here. Like, maybe this 15-minute gap. What we could see happen is, like, price balance the 15-minute gap here at open, and then dump. And then come back up, hopefully. So we got 1 more minute. We will see. Dude, I need Dodgy to wake up. Okay, for those of you that just joined, hopefully Dodgy's not in here. I don't think he is. But we're playing a prank on Dodgy. None of us took the short trade this morning, okay? Obviously, it was hindsight. I was just kidding around. But what we're going to do is we're going to act like we all took it, okay? And we're going to give him the craziest FOMO ever. We're gonna act like we all caught 20R and he missed it. Okay. So that's the plan. That's why I posted that trade recap. That's why everyone was like freaking out in chat. Okay. So everyone has to be in on it though. That's the only way that this succeeds. Everyone has to be in on it. Brandon, yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. You know, you could say that I alerted it or not, whatever. You can just say you took it. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is that he gets FOMO. Also, here's open. Yeah, exactly, Casey. We did take it though. This short isn't good. This death candle short is really low in discount, so it's probably a good eval trade. Um, and it aligns with our target, so maybe if it hits this low, it's obviously invalid, right? I don't really like shorting or doing anything on the 930 candle, to be honest. Just because usually it's pretty manipulated. I usually like to wait for, you know, price to open and then kind of go from there. So no close. Just kind of got to watch this. We do have a 2-minute IFG. Damo, I don't know if you heard, man, but we were just messing with you earlier. We didn't take that trade. I did. We did. Okay. See what I mean by like I don't really like trying to take stuff at 9:30. Maybe we go for this wick now. Remember we have news in 29 minutes as well. We had a 30-second long but invalid. That was the play. Yeah, I see that. I see that now. Thoughts on 5-minute? So the 5-minute could inverse here in 2.5 minutes. At this point, I'm still kind of married to this low. You know, I think of it as a pretty good conflicting draw because they're equal lows. And now we have a third relative equal low, so there's a lot of liquidity sitting down there. And at this point, I'm just looking for basically a confirmation setup short to target that. So what we could get is we sweep this high. Okay, we put in like a 30-second gap, and then we take that short, and we go break even here, and then we target the low. If that doesn't happen, and we just like pump up here, well, the good news is we didn't miss any long trades, right? Like there wasn't anything for us here to take. So we just missed the long setup and it just goes without us, and so be it, right? But if we get the short, there you go. So pretty bearish reaction coming off that high. 30-second gap's going to get closed here. So no opportunity for really a short. We are going to have a 15-second that gets put in, but that's kind of a bullish reaction. So doesn't really seem like we're all that bearish yet. Why do I care about the low since ES already took it? Yeah, let me explain one more time. So we have the liquidity now resting here, right? So all the orders that were bullish here have stop losses resting at the low. Then if we look to the left, we also have all the stop losses from the pump yesterday resting at this low, okay? It's kind of our previous day low, but not really. This is down here. And then at this low also we have an equal low inside of our fair value gap, which isn't that important, but the representation of two swings, two large swings, all resting at the same point is a very big draw on liquidity. So that's why I'm kind of interested in it. We have a 3-minute year forming. Microsoft is dumping, yeah, because they talked about their sales figures sucking. There's a 30-second here. It's kind of small. But yeah, Microsoft is getting the short end of the stick right now. And ES still has liquidity below as well. It's not just NQ. Yeah, well. So yeah, there is a tiny 30-second gap here. Okay. I'm probably gonna take this, guys. If we close. Yeah, so there's the entry I'm in. In there. And then I'm gonna go break even here. This is not an A+ setup. This is like a B+ setup, I think. But I like that momentum to the downside. It's just risky. Stop loss will be if we close above this 30-second, I guess. Oof. Bad candle. Bad candle. Hopefully it recovers here. Kind of forming LRLR low key. Okay, not a great reaction. So, probably going to get stopped out. Yeah, stopped out there. That's fine. I guess we held the VI. I don't know. Yeah, we broke the 1 minute though. That's all that matters. So, I'll just take the L there for like 150 bucks. That's fine. I got it on eval. No, I took that unfunded. I don't know. I got stopped because of the trend line forming there. I think this still gets ran. I'll just watch it play out now. Take the long. No, this was like a B+ setup. I was just taking a play off conviction. That's all. I like the reaction of the high being swept. I like the death candle. And I just taking a play off momentum. I mean, it's low in the range, right? Okay. I still think we come down. I'm not too worried about it. Best case scenario. I think best case scenario actually is wait for the low to be swept out and maybe get a long. But yeah, that could be a good one too, I guess. Shorts back down if we generate the LRLR here. Gold shorts? Let me check. Gold shorts. Yeah, I like that. I mean, we still have liquidity above, it looks like here. But, I mean, I guess that's kind of a bearish reaction if we inverse the 3-minute gap there. That would be decent. Trust me, guys. There is about to be a rip your face off candle. I am probably going to end up finding an opportunity to chase here down to the low. I'm just being honest. Like, let me know when I enter. Okay. I did let you know. I just, it failed. I probably won't do that again, but just know that I am going to make my money back right here. It is going to happen. So bro taking revenge. I am revenge trading this, but not because I'm emotional or psychologically inept or any of these other things. I just know we're going down. We're going down. So to me, it's not really bad risk management. It is what it is, you know. I entered another short. See, I can't say because that would be bad risk management. But I'll let you guys know when I get in like the next trade, like when I find a good opportunity for a funded play. Okay. We're just, I mean, price is a little choppy right now. Why do I revenge, bro? I don't know, low key. It's not time yet, though. It is not time yet. So, if we're looking at this here, what is the culprit? What is actually holding price? I'm eyeballing these 1 minute gaps here together, right? And this seems to be kind of the thing that's holding. So, my plan is when these breaks, this is probably what I will take to get us to the low here. Okay? SMT with ES, that does not matter, trust me. Or at least it shouldn't matter. We got, oh, at the highs here. Okay, that doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, we do have an SMT at the highs there, so that's nice. I think we're just going to have a lot of SMTs because the weight of Microsoft and the NASDAQ is greater than that of ES, so that'll tend to happen. Revengeable? Hell yeah. Hey, man, if you guys want to call me a revenge trader, I'm fine with that. Do what you got to do. 15-second inverse here. Yeah, Bert, it is what it is, man. It's all part of the game. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. This is going to be real easy to get back here when we get this 1 minute inverse or whatever it is. I didn't risk too much on it because it was a really big stop loss. So I took it with like 2 micros and I lost, you know, 150 bucks. I'm not too stressed. It is what it is. Ultimate coping. Hell yeah. Is it served on a silver platter? I think so. I think even like maybe this works, but it's not as high probability if we just wait for this to break. This just offers like way better risk to reward. So, kinda, I don't know. I'm on the fence. 15-second here isn't a valid setup though, because no liquidity sweep. So yeah. 3 minute could be valid. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that tiny little 3 minute. Yeah, I guess that's also holding. We have like 945 S&P Services PMI, which I don't think should matter too much. I'm pretty sure that's yellow folder news, right? Yeah, yellow folder. So. Yeah, Brandon. So the gaps that get broken that hold price are typically more seen as significant in my eyes, right? They denote a big change in order flow. So as long as we're holding this 1 minute gap here, lower time frame order flow is bullish. Obviously, I'm trying to get my trade to align with higher time frame order flow, which I think is bearish right now. That's why I'm looking for shorts. But in the short term, this gap here is like holding price, so to speak. So when this breaks, that tells us that order flow is bearish to the next low. Okay. Yeah. Go to wait for news personally? Sure. Yeah, we got news in 15 minutes, guys. We got PMI. Yeah, so there's like the yellow folded news candle. Obviously, nothing really crazy there. This is pretty bad price action, to be honest. I mean, look at these candles. My goodness. That's a data wick? I guess. Not really. It's got to be a pronounced swing point. Look at 5 minute. Oh, I don't even want to look. Man. Crazy. Let's move to gold. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, okay. 3 minute kind of playing out here. Yeah. For this 3 minute trade, I would probably go break even at this swing low here. Okay. Horrific BA, yeah. So, why are we getting this price action right now? Pre-news and expansion down. Yes. Yeah, so typically what follows expansion is usually accumulation. So we could have anticipated this. We could have prevented maybe taking this trade here. But when I see a 30-second candle drop 40 points, that's going to get me interested every time. And it's just unfortunate that we barely missed the break even and we come back up to stop me out by like basically a few points. So not much I can do. It is what it is. The market will do what it wants. And I just have to adapt. And that's all I can do. Now, let's say we have this scenario here where PMI just completely starts to fly off of news. Will I be interested at all in looking for the low? Honestly, no, Maj. I would have gotten break even when price hit the low here and came back up. So, no, I would not be still in this. Is this some kind of accumulation? Yes. We're kind of actually creating like a wedge here, right? Where we're making like higher lows and lower highs. So we just basically need one side to break, and then we can target the other. Did I take the sell from the top? No, what I did is I entered on this retrace here. On this candle, I got in at like, let me see, 484.75. And then price just pumped up and knocked me out at like 514 here. So I took like $160 loss. I tried it with 2 micros. I figured like I had pretty good risk to reward on my side. I was like, all right, you know, we can target 515 here. Why not? 2.5R, sure. Make it quick. I don't know. How much would this be? 70 points. 280. But it's that I lost. If we sweep before news, am I taking anything? I wouldn't take anything within like 5 minutes before news. Maybe I chase here to the low if we break the 1 minute, but he can just open up the chat, Maj. Like, watch. I can talk in coffee and chill. What's up? See? Gold hit break even? Oh, bet. Yeah, gold hit the break even. Very cool. This is horrendous, kind of, yeah. Free news. Big dump. Jody, do you have a stop loss here? What's your where are we cutting here? What's the plan? 433? Okay. For sure. For sure. It gives you nice room. I mean, this 1 minute will hold if you want to remain that long, I guess. Okay, so we got the macro now. Macro should take us to liquidity. Okay, Vert. Okay. Could create the 1 minute OB here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for 415 to be hit here. Where's TP on gold? So first TP is going to be the swing low that we just took. Second TP will be this low down here. Third TP, I don't know. Maybe down here. Probably unrealistic, but yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Gold actually printed. Yeah, we pulled up gold here. Somebody asked me about it. I said, yeah, the 3 minute here looks good. I guess it was good. Jody, you're good, man. Yeah, you don't gotta justify your trades. We get it. We're pretty deep in I get it personally, we're deep in discount. You want to see a little scalp back up. I get it, man. Yeah, you're not in the hot seat, man. That's all me. Okay, bearish shall be created. What's our bias today? I think we're bearish to 415 and then maybe longs after. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. News at 10, remember, guys. What if 4-hour candle closes below bullish 4-hour FEG? Let's take a look. You mean this one here? I don't know. Maybe we go for previous day low at that point. I feel like as long as we're holding the 1 hour here, we should be in good shape. So I wouldn't really worry about it. But yeah. Did I just take that 1 minute? No. Holy shit, thank God. The current state of my trade of chart. A whole lot of nothing. Why didn't I take that? Because the close was horrible. Did I check the trade of offer? I did. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Also, yeah, we do have news in 5. Remember, like, literally I said news in 10 minutes. We're gonna get a setup. It's just that wasn't the one. I was hoping we would have gotten it sooner. That was the other thing too. But it's okay. Lucid is the best for sure. For sure. Oh shit. Oh shit. Joni said, fuck a stop loss. We don't need that. Mr. I would have closed if it was a close below. I needed to stay on the pre-fire. Okay. True. What play? What play, Madge? We didn't take a play. The hell? This new 30-second is interesting. Except I don't really like it. I'm just gonna wait for news. We're too close at this point. Is it fun to next basically top step with a lower profit target? Maybe. I don't know. I think Funded Next has 80-20 payouts, so they're not exactly top step, but they're less expensive. But also I've heard problems. They're problematic. Apparently they don't pay out. They have bad customer service, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Maj, the only play that I actually alerted was this play, and this shit got cooked. So it is what it is. Was it a good play? No. I said it in lifetime. It was like a B+ setup, but I have conviction in these lows. Maybe I'm too married to them, but I know what'll break off the engagement, and it's going to be this data wick coming in. Alerted the 1 minute at 9 also. Oh yeah, my bad. I alerted the 8:55 1 minute. Yeah, it's okay. We're only up 19 on it. Exactly. Darn. Hate to see it. You just got Funded Next accounts? You should be okay. Just don't run up the account balances, is what I've heard. You got 2 payouts. See, so like some people are getting payouts. It's just I know Joni mentioned, you know, really struggling with them because I don't know. Cole, you live in Michigan too? Nice. Southeast? Yeah, I'm from South. I think everyone in Michigan's from Southeast Michigan, unless you're like from the Grand Rapids metro. Okay. We're just gonna chop all session. Yeah, dude, this is if we hadn't taken that pre-market trade, this would have been a horrible day. Hunter, you still can. I'm dead. Dodgy's back tomorrow. He'll be back Friday, so I know you guys are getting sick of me. I know that, Dodgy is the GOAT. So he will be back shortly. You guys will be able to take advantage of your Black Friday discount and learn from him and that kind of thing. So let me stream AM tomorrow? Hell no. We don't do that stuff, Maj. I did see your payout though. Congratulations. Maj got a payout after being in here for what, 5 months? I like that. I like that. Okay, sounds good, see Willie. So here's news. Honestly, not a very big data candle. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay. I appreciate that one. Okay, Jalen. Okay, we could leave a data high here. No data low. This isn't a swing low. Why don't I have 50% marked? Because I don't think we're done creating the range yet. When we sweep this low here, I'll throw in 50. But yeah, where I would mark 50 is, what do we want to say, like the 1 hour here maybe? Something like that. We could hit it. We could hit it, but I don't know. I guess if we came up to 50 and then got the short, that would be better, I guess. But we'd get rid of the data high, so that would suck. Gold 42.14 is a good TP. Yeah, just the swing low. So actually right here is where I said would be a good TP. You're talking about longs. I didn't really have a chance to look at the gold longs. Yeah, I would have probably TP'd you. Okay, so we leave the data high intact. Looks like it might get taken here, though. What do we think about this 30-second long? It looks like maybe it was a break even. But, yeah, no SMT. We're not delivering, so probably not something I would have taken, but interesting. Pretty V-shape. Okay, okay. So yeah, revisiting 540, just like Joni wanted. This is good. We take the high. We tap into a 30-minute bearish for value gap. We maybe grab 50 here. And then if we get a bearish reaction, we could see a short play out. That would be A+. Okay. Okay, okay. Not necessarily a bearish reaction yet. No real way to get in this long, unfortunately. Where's my 50? I have it marked from the low to the high. So like 549 here on the 1 hour. So there it is. Yeah, this is somewhat bullish for sure. I'm gonna remove that 50% now. I mean, if we just pump here, we just pump. Not much I can do. No entries, just price moving up. Yeah, Steve, seems like it. We kind of got like a 10 a.m. reversal thing going on here too. This would kind of be me fading that if I tried to look for a short. But the Lewis low. The Lewis low. 603. What is that? Interesting. Yeah, a 3-minute short here would be very good if we got it. Yeah, Scasu, yeah, exactly. Actually, was the 30-second even... Oh yeah, it was valid, yeah. Yeah. It just wasn't the model here, really. What's the premium to member ratio in this Discord, Andreas? I have no idea, but I think ballpark there's like 1,500 plus premium. members. And then I don't know about, I think there's like 40,000 people in the Discord, but a lot of those people could be bot accounts or just old like Discord accounts. Of people that like no longer use the services. So I don't know. Thoughts on shorting and avoid? Uh, we get a bearish enough reaction. Sure. But so far, not right now. We are bullish. We are just pumping. Is 10 a.m. news scandal good to draw? For what? Like, obviously the data low here is non-existent because we didn't put in a swing low. So I wouldn't draw that. If you're bullish, this is where you'd want to see price bounce and get a good move up. If you're bearish, this is where you want to see like a death candle. I will take this play if we get it, by the way. This is, in my mind, A+ for my model. $30-second? No, I wouldn't take the 30-second long. Well, there is a 30-second long, but I don't think I would take it. I'd really like us to revisit the lows. I would go break even on the 3-minute short at this low here. 475. Keeping an eye on the 5-minute gaps forming here. Keeping an eye on the 4 minutes. Looks like it's just going to be this 3-minute. 3-minute all day. This is A+ for sure. AMD short with IVG, yes. Yeah, AMD for sure. 2-minute, I think 3 minutes better because it's singular, right? If you look at the 2-minute, it's 2 gaps in series. This one is a singular 3-minute. 1 minute, why not 1 minute? Because you're shorting inside of a 3-minute gap. So you want to take the highest time frame gap. Massive stop. Yeah, but I think, can we get 2R out of this almost? Yeah, 1.8R. So it's still worth it, I think. I would take this play with 2 micros. And probably just try and hold for full TP. I'm smoking. Okay, let's say it's like 60-point stop. Like, still 1.5. If we get a bad close, well then, yeah, maybe it's less. But we're hoping for a good close here. Bro, if you put the stop to the high, I guess. Even if you put the stop to the high, how is it 0.9? It's still 1R at least. The only way you get 0.9 is if you get like a horrible close. Why is it A+? Sure. So the reason why this is an A+ setup is because we have a liquidity sweep. We're delivering out of this 30-minute bearish gap. We have relative equal lows below as our target, plus equal lows. We have kind of 10 a.m. reversal. I don't really know which one nears our 10 a.m. reversal. I feel like this one's closer to 10, so we'll call this one it. And then we've also grabbed 50%, okay? So we grabbed, CE of the range here. So if we're going to reverse, this is the place we would do it. Okay. Include the VI in the close? Nah. I mean, yeah, it's a significant VI, but no, I'm not going to include it here. About the 4-minute? 4-minute, I think the 3 is still better. But you would ideally want to see both of these close. Genuinely, if we are bullish, this 3-minute will hold. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, if we're bullish, 3 minutes should hold. This 1 minute should inverse. If that happens, I will be no longer bearish, I don't think, because this is really it. I mean, this is the last place to reverse. If we pump up respecting this 3-minute gap, then we're not going to come back for the lows, I don't think. Okay, so we've tapped that last 1-minute gap. Oh wait, never mind. That's only on micros. But it's a small gap. Not the 1 minute there. All right, we created a small 5-minute. We got the 4 and 3-minute close in on minute 20 here, so hopefully we get both of those. Nope. And a macro, yeah. Yeah. Tapped first presented. Yes. Wait. I don't know how that works. Sure. Unicorn long gear? Yes. That sounds right. What time frame are we saying here? 2-minute? I don't know. I guess maybe 2 or 3. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess we're not bearish. Whatever. I guess we can maybe take a look at this long. No, it's not about changing my mind. I'm letting price change my mind, not people. Price isn't being bearish. I mean, we still got time, right? Obviously, we haven't inversed that 1 minute to the upside, but I guess it's a 2-minute now as well. So I'll make that adjustment there. And a 3. Okay, okay. That was actually a good reaction there, so maybe. Maybe we still have a chance. I don't like how this happens at the start of the 3-minute candle. Like, why couldn't we have gotten this on the candle before and then closed, you know? I guess the 5 and 3 are aligned now. That's good, at least. Is this coming down with a lot of momentum? If we're being honest, like, if we look at the range, relatively speaking, not really, right? So maybe lean more towards an A setup versus A plus now. I mean, if we get the 1-minute OB here plus the inverse, that would be a really good sign. So there's that. 2 minutes still needs to close. 3 minutes still needs to close. Five-minute created. Yep. So the 5-minute and 3-minute will close at the same time now. I want a really nice close through this. I don't want some half-assed close. Care about the 4? I mean, you can wait an extra minute for the 4 because that'll close at 16. I'm not going in this heavy enough to care about the 4. No data low? No data low wick here. I mean, not even on the 30-second. So we get our 2-minute close. That's a good sign. We just need the 3 now. 1 more minute. Don't want to see the VI here respected. Just want to see us get completely through this. Right, this is a pretty obvious VI. Anytime a VI is like 1.5 or greater, I really take notice of it. This one's almost 3 points. Bad close on 1. Close on 1's fine, I guess. I mean, see, like the 3-minute here is just not going to get it. We're just not going to get it. We got 20 seconds. Maybe we come down in the last few seconds of the candle. It's close. See, this is kind of that like half-assed close I was talking about. That sucks. Okay, we got to keep waiting. See, the momentum just isn't here. We just can't get it. Where would my break even be? Well, on that blue line that I've drawn is a tiny 1 minute gap / 30-second. I would just go break even when we tap into this. Okay. What do I think about the 30-second at 9:54? I didn't like it because we weren't really delivering from anywhere here. You see how we inverse this 1 minute to the downside? And then we get that pop-up candle right after. And then we didn't really get like a good liquidity sweep, and there wasn't an SMT. So it didn't really meet my criteria for a trade, but it worked out. So that's cool. We also had this like stacked up liquidity, so I understand looking for like a scalp there. But another thing too is we had news in 6 minutes, so you were kind of like gambling that. It's ultimately why I didn't end up taking this 1 minute, because it was just too close to news for me. Will we wait for 3 or 5 minutes to close? I'm still eyeballing the 3 here, but honestly, you want all time frames to close now. So the next time frame closure with the 4 and 5 will be on the 20-minute, and then the 18 will be the 3-minute. Am I sizing down because the momentum? I can't size down any more than I already am, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Nah, 2 micros, 2 micros. I don't take trades with 1 micro because they don't allow me the opportunity to scale in a position, and that's a key part of my trading style. So. I would sell 1 vert at this at AM low. We have this 1 minute long now. Yeah, genuinely, like with this momentum, it probably works. Considering the 3 minute didn't close, we also have the 3 minute that formed and the 2 minute. So those will all close at the same time here on the 1018 candle open. So if you're interested in longs, you can take this. I might actually try this. The stop loss is the size of the inception gap here, so like about 20 points. And we're not going to get it. Okay, so gotta wait for the next candle here. Genuinely, it looks really good. I don't see how this wouldn't be a break-even trade at least. And then your target would just be like maybe the last gap in the leg to start. On like the, I don't know, I guess 2 minute time frame. And then try and ride it back to the highs. You can give it more of a realistic close here, but I mean, yeah, this looks decent. No real liquidity sweep, unfortunately, for this long, so the best rating I could give it is like an A- setup. But yeah, I mean, because we didn't inverse these 3 minutes to the downside, and we were gonna end up inversing this 1 minute up, that tells me that price is bullish here. So I feel like it makes sense to look higher. And then yeah, I guess we'll see. We still have to see if the 2 minute and 3 minute close above. If those don't close, then this might not work, but they should, right? I mean, that was a lot of momentum to the upside, so we shall see. Skip the next session? You think so? I don't know, man. I think longs could maybe play out now. Just got to see if the 2 and 3 close above. Okay, or not. Maybe today is the day we don't trade. Maybe we don't touch this market anymore. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's just putting in an OB, right? For the 3-minute. Dave, no, this wasn't a call out. I said we have to wait for the 2 and 3 here. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I did L. I did L. You're right. I'm the biggest loser right now, but we're gonna turn that around. I'm not too worried about it. 3-minute short, we'll have an OB. Yes, yes, it will if we get it. But so far, this 1-minute gap here is being respected. We have a 30-second bearish gap here that needs to break if we're gonna be bullish. Yeah, I think Dodgy would probably have logged off by now, if I had to guess. Well, this looks interesting. Obviously, it's an internal versus external, so we have to wait for the external here. But that was really bearish coming off that 3-minute BPR. Sprays, just restart. I'm guessing if you've already restarted, I don't know how to help you then. What is this PA? I don't know. It's not good though. This is now like an A- setup, I guess. We didn't even make an SMT at the low. Why are we pumping so hard? This is very confusing. 15-second eval play? Bro, I don't even know if I would take that on eval. This feels like PM yesterday almost. YM data play maybe? Yeah. Back to the 930 high, yeah. Maybe. I'm just watching to see which of these 3 minutes breaks, if it's going to be the BPR here or if it's going to be this gap. Is CPI moved to the 18th? Let me check. Yes. Yeah, we're just trapped right now, guys. We can't do anything. Is the FOMC later the real deal one? I think FOMC this month is real, right? They're gonna talk about the interest rate. I don't know exactly when that is. It's usually on a Wednesday. I don't know. It doesn't appear in financial juice. Let me check Forex Factory. Okay, so we have FOMC next Wednesday, on the 10th. Yeah. Yeah, so you just want to try and pass on like CPI or NFP at 8:30, Lucas. I don't think we're getting. Oh, actually, yeah, Vert, I think so. That is what that looks like. Jalen. Okay, maybe we get the 3 minute now to the upside. Still waiting on the 2 minute. No, I don't even know what it's gonna do, crypto. We're just stopping. Yeah, this setup's mid. Obviously, we're not taking this. I'll remove the RR box so it doesn't confuse people. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is horrible. We got the injection of volatility at news and did nothing with it. Z, honestly, like if you have the 30 minutes to spare, like just hang out until 11 because whenever the market's like this, it can change in an instant. But if you don't have any confidence in it and you just want to be done, you can log off. All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna go on my phone. Uh, what date is to note on Journal for IPGs? Okay, so any red folder news, unemployment claims, CPI, FOMC, NFP, PMI, PPI, Powell speaking, Trump speaking, Nvidia earnings, Apple earnings, Microsoft earnings, Facebook earnings. I could have just encompassed that and said Mag 7 earnings, but Tesla doesn't really do a whole lot to the market, so. Love luck, dude. You missed it, bro. We caught 20R. Dude, love luck, bro. We took the short from the high up here, so we sweep London, get a soup reaction. SMT at high a day. Then we respect this 1 minute gap. We form this 1 minute significant gap here, okay? Price inverses, we enter, we go break even at the low here, and then Microsoft news comes out and dumps us. We scale, and then we try to hold for 415, but obviously, you know, that hasn't hit yet, so we're just waiting on that. So we do have an SMT at this high. Rate this PA 1 through 10, 1. What do we think? Do you guys think the 3 minute closes now? Vert, go for it. It's not even gonna close. There's not even gonna be a setup. We're just gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna count the 5-point BI. Oh my gosh. Uh, do we have like a Fed speaker or something right now? Like, why is it actually so bad? I mean, apparently we had Trump speaking at 10, so maybe it's that. Dude, look at these lows all stacked here, man. Imagine the short. I think this was oil news. Maybe? I don't know. What's the ticker? This one? I don't know what that was. Maybe not. No, oil came in at 10:30. I don't know what this was. Yeah, 30-second short. I mean, at this point, I think today's cooked. But yeah, if we got a super reaction here, this wouldn't be horrible. It's no longer internal versus external because we made a new dealing range. Trump pardons Netanyahu of all committed war crimes in the Israel-Palestine war. Nah, I'm just playing. They didn't say that, but that would be funny, right? What do you consider a new dealing range? A new dealing range is whenever we basically create a higher high or lower low. Here we were inside this dealing range, right? Starting from this low to this high, and then we remained inside of it this whole time. When price breaks out of it here, we create a new dealing range. Okay. Yeah. What was the tech for the fund that I forgot? 10% risk of drawdown. Yes, APOF. That's what I do. Okay, is this ready to go up now? I think so. I think maybe we have the momentum. I mean, it's going to want to fill the void, right? What's this death candles? 2 minutes short. Ooh, this is tricky. 2 or 1 minute? 2 or 1 minute? I think we want both. In these price conditions, we want both. Look where the 5-minute body's closed above the 5-minute FVG. Yes. We held them. Pretty crazy. Yeah, this is just bullish. Okay. So I guess we go back to the high now. Or something. I don't know. Maybe last gap in the leg. Left to be either. Yeah, we did leave good sell side. Relative equal lows all over the place. Lots of liquidity pools. I don't know why we are so persistent on being bullish. How is Microsoft doing this morning? Oh, it rebounded. Nice. Oh, hey! How's it going, man? Hello? Oh, well, yeah, maybe his internet.
Yo, was that trade recap a joke?
Dude, no, bro, you missed it. Guys, how many of you
I
guys
didn't
took
s-
that trade?
Bro, I can't tell if you're being serious.
Bro, what do you mean? That was a banger. What? We swept London high. We respected this 1 minute gap here. We shifted order flow. We got a market structure shift. We got death candles through this 1 minute significant gap. And then we went break even at the low here. Shit printed for like 20
Damn,
R.
guys. Dude, I missed some really good trades, bro.
Hey, it's worth it though for Alaska, right?
Dude, I'm checking the chart right now. Bro, that's not even a trade you take.
What do you mean? What?
I mean, I see what you're talking about.
What are we thinking about this 3 minute short, guys? All the liquidity. All the liquidity ever, bro. We're just probably not even going to get it. 3 minute tapped. Good IO Fed reaction, I guess. 30-second back up here.
Dude,
1 minute now too.
no way you're not trolling, bro.
We couldn't get the runner TP, bro. It was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. We didn't take that trade. Guys, I think he knew the whole time. Okay, 1 minute to the upside here, closed above 30-second didn't. Hello? Yo, what if he lost internet?
Yo, were you trolling?
Guys, was I trolling?
Bro, why won't you just admit it? Bro, there's too many people.
Oh. Wait, sorry, what? We couldn't hear you there. What was that? Hello? Sal. By the way, apparently CNBC cited an email from Microsoft saying that they didn't decrease sales quotas. So I guess this was just a lie. Or maybe somebody's lying.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Dude, my friend Nick just said you're trolling.
Yeah, we didn't take that.
I was gonna end it. It happened at 8:55.
Yeah, we didn't take that.
This long would be good if we tapped equilibrium, but we didn't. So can you be able to play?
Yeah.
How many people were in stream today?
700 again. It was just really bad
Less
price
than-
action after the dump, so people got off.
Less than yesterday.
Like 20 people less, I think. Negligible.
Um, who's new here and is learning when to trade and when not to trade? Type 1. That's the only way to be profitable. One thing you have to do is you have to journal your winning trades because you need to make sure you're taking trades that look like your other winning trades. Does that make sense, everyone? All right, I'm getting off. Goodbye.
Alright, man. Wow. Crazy. What a setup. There is the break even. Show my journal. Okay. My trade Zella. I don't log anything. I just use it for backtesting, but I can show you that. Oh, I don't have a journal, bro. My journal is like my videos. That's what I use as my journal. Whenever I want to review something or go back and look at it, I just look at the videos. Do I make YouTube videos? Kinda, not really. I'm gonna be better about it though. It's been busy this week with covering for Ryan and whatnot, but going into hopefully next week, I'll be able to prepare some content for you guys. Yeah, 30-second short here. It's not that obvious. This is, I think today's just over. Robert, find something else as a distraction. If this is all you have, then you're going to be attached to it, right? But if you can find something else to do, it's really easy to get off the charts. One of the most profitable times of my life was when I was in Mexico because I would get on, I would take a couple trades, and then I would go enjoy paradise. Right? Living in Michigan, not so much. It's a lot more difficult to do. Nice crypto. Where are you revenge trading? Are you revenge trading long or short? So Dodgy would have liked this trade if we came back for 50 of the dealing range, which we did not do. We missed it. Is Dodgy? Yeah, he joined. He joined. He caught on to it real quick. There were some people leaking, bro. Apparently one of his friends texted him, was like, he didn't take that. Alright, Expensify. We'll catch you later. Yeah, wait for PM kind of day. We do have the macro now, so I mean this was kind of a soup reaction to the high. Maybe this short takes us back to 50. Because we are over the 50% retracement area in the higher time frame, do you start looking for longs? No, 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 no. I wouldn't start looking for longs unless we reswept like the lows down here in discount, or we like put in new structure, I think, and got like a nice manipulation leg or something. Like I wouldn't just like look for longs because we violated 50. I'd be looking at other things to tell me that okay, we're going up, which is like order flow, and if we have a good draw on liquidity, and if like bullish structure is there to take us up. Like I said, we need to generate new structure, which in this case we kind of have bullish structure, but it's not like does this look like good price action? Not really, right? So I don't know. If we were really bullish here and we were going to go up, we would be seeing a lot more bullish momentum candles than we're seeing. So you think for an intraday trade, 30-minute IFEG is... So the problem with the 30-minute IFEG is that it's just really big for a stop loss, right? Like 120 points. So that's what I would be concerned about. Do you usually want all time frames that have a single gap to close, or just the highest time frame? I like to watch for the most obvious singular gap in a given price leg. And if that gap inverses, that's my cue to take a long or short. What's the beef, Bills? How was it short, not A plus? The gap itself isn't singular. The momentum here wasn't good. And then right now, I mean, I guess it didn't go invalid, but it just about did. There's the break even for it, I guess. I mean, you could probably wait until like this low though to go break even. But yeah, if I was gonna take a short here, it wouldn't be off the 30-second. It would be like off this 3-minute gap. I would need the extra confirmation in these subpar price conditions. Okay. That's good. Almost hit 50 there. Almost hit the low, but just missed it. So we made relative equal lows here. But genuinely, like, would you want to see this reaction if you were in a short here? Probably not, right? I mean, hopefully it's just like a short-term retracement, but we come that close to a low, miss it, and then pump. It's like, okay, what is price doing? The 20-point 1 minute candle to the upside there. Okay. There it is. So there's like the actual break even. And then I guess we'll see. I probably wouldn't scale anything there just because I don't think the risk reward was good enough, but maybe this is where we actually get our dump. We got the 3 minute gap here. We've grabbed 50. I just don't know if we're bearish. That's the only thing. We've continued to respect bullish PD arrays all morning, so we would need to see that order flow switch. Not really a bearish reaction to the low here. We kind of souped it. The 5 minute gap is more a void, right? Yeah, this is a void, yes. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning of stream. At 11 o'clock here in 2 minutes, it's probably where I'll wrap up stream. And yeah, it looks like the 30-second here is going to be a break even. Maybe. What do I think of the 10:53 1 minute short in hindsight? Honestly, I don't like it. The close was actually a 10:52 here, but this was too choppy into the close. Like the momentum wasn't there. I have to see like better momentum than that. Jalen, what? This was a CISD plus a breaker to the downside, so technically a SMR here. Okay, let's see what 11 o'clock does. 3-minute gap here, 5-minute gap. Kind of got a 2022 thing going on. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning. I will catch all of you later. Peace out, everyone.